everyone, long time no see. It's been a little while since I've done a proper YouTube video. Promise you nothing untoward has happened, just lots of stuff going on in the background. Been working on some short form content and stuff like that. I think maybe let's have a little chat towards the end of the video and have a little catch up, because I know I can talk for hours otherwise, and I just kind of want to get into it and start the day today. But let's have a little catch up later on. I thought today, what better way to get back into making videos than to do a little fun vlog, and I'll take you guys with me. I'm gonna go to one of my favorite towns on the island. We'll do some thrifting. I was actually looking back on some of my favorite videos that I filmed last year, and honestly, my favorite ones are the ones where I take you to some of my favorite parts of the island and we just have a day together. They were more fun because they had Hayley in them. Unfortunately, she is at her job now, so she can't be in all of the videos. It's just gonna be me and you guys. I think, to be honest, like with the makeover content, the last few months, I've just been like really struggling with it because I've been doing it for so long. It's become a lot like Groundhog Day, and I found this massive creative block has been in my way. And as much as I love the interior stuff and room makeover content, it just feels like I'm bored of editing it. Those edits can be weeks long sometimes with those kind of videos, whereas this stuff is just fun, lighthearted, and I feel like I get a little bit more creative with the kind of shots that I'm getting, and I can talk more and connect more. So let's jump in. Let's do this. I think we will try and go to Ventnor today, which is a very pretty town on the Isle of Wight. The sun is shining, the flowers are in bloom. What better time to go? Let's get on the road. Guys, I've just had a quick change because the weather looks rather deceptive. I know it's going to be warm this afternoon, but I don't want to risk it, so I had to put on a jacket and a different outfit. So, let's go. Guys, that was an incredible thrift trip. I wasn't expecting it to be so good because I went in without a list of things I was looking for, but I found a lot of things I didn't know I needed. Wow, typical. I wanted to bring you to some of the little like boutique-y shops, but a lot of them were closed today. I think I came on the wrong day. That happens a lot on the island during the winter, so I think if you're coming in the summer, you'll be fine. But yeah, I think there's certain days that some of the shops don't open, like Monday. Anyway, I'm gonna go for a quick walk along the seafront. It's very windy down there, so I don't think I'll be able to catch up with you guys, but it's stunning. So I really wanna show you what it looks like. And I picked up 2 gluten-free carrot cakes. I'm gonna have a nibble of one now, don't tell Hayley. Guys, here it is, look at this. Whew. Wow. This is March, by the way. See? Daffodils. Stunning. This road right here is horrible to drive around. It's the worst. But look, this is a little waterfall. It's so pretty. I'm going to show you down here. Down there, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a little paddling pool that's been there since I was a kid. It's in the shape of an island. The island, I mean. I'm hoping you guys can hear me. I have my microphone on. Oh, look at this. Look. Oh, I love it here. I mean, that is so pretty. And this, okay, here is the paddling pool. Right there. Here's the beach. Very windy today. Not my favorite beach for swimming because it's a pebble beach, but like the view's immaculate and it's lovely for a walk. Okay, maybe not. This is my absolute favorite house, and if I ever win the lottery, I hope the owners will sell it to me. I just started driving and I was like, you know what? I really want to go to Bonchurch. So this is next to Ventnor. I've just pulled up next to the duck pond. I want to show you guys what it looks like here. It's gorgeous. It kind of feels a little bit like it's frozen in time. The buildings here are so old. Sometimes I think like they should really use this spot for film and TV because it's so cute. Let me show you. Let's get out and go for a little walk. Imagine living in that house right there. Wow. Look at this. This is insane. It goes so high up. Like, this is literally built into the cliffs. Oh, the little stream. I want that to be my house. Stop it. Look at these guys. Very whimsical. I wonder where that goes. Look at that. I've never noticed that before. Guys, I love it here so much. I wish I could film when I was driving so I could show you Upper Bonchurch because the houses there are insane. But unfortunately, my co-pilot isn't with me today, so we can't get any footage of that. But if you ever come here, drive through Bonchurch. It's unlike anywhere else. Also, Ventnor in general is unlike anywhere else. It's got a completely different climate to the rest of the island, and lots of different flora and fauna thrive here that you won't really find anywhere else on the island, and maybe even in the UK, because it's a little bit sunnier down here, I guess. Sometimes when it snows, which it never does anymore, it will snow in Ventnor, but not the rest of the island. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I love it. Love it here. Anyway, better get back in the car. If you go this way, you can access the beach, which is really nice. Guys, I live in a fairy tale. Wait, no, look at that. Look at that. Can you see that little duck house? Anyway, I was saying, I live in a fairy tale. Look at these houses. Wow. Look at that one. Oh, so cute. Little cafe is so cute. I was gonna go in here, but it's closed. Not to be incredibly nosy, but some of these houses look like they have the most incredible back gardens. Just like little secret garden vibes. Can I just come and have a look around? That's all I want. See their little, oh, they're two windows. Stop it. Stop it. Oh, okay, that was a very whimsical 10 minutes. Maybe more. That was so nice. Had a quick chat with the guy who was feeding the ducks. I'm such a yapper. Like if people start chatting to me, I will yap for a while. I yap to all the ladies in the charity shops. I'm just like, oh, it just makes it very difficult for me to get from point A to point B very quickly. Anyway, I'm gonna head back and drop this stuff off and maybe spend an afternoon in the garden. Kona, I can see you. I can see you. Look at me sharing screen time with my arch nemesis. The chair that's shaped like a hand. I love my wife so much. I hate that hand chair. I really do. I had to pretend to like it for so long, but now I just at peace with the fact that this chair lives with us for the rest of our lives. Anyway, hi guys, we are back. It's the next day and I had such a good day thrifting yesterday that I thought, it's been a while, let's do a thrift haul because I got some stuff. Honestly, I haven't had a full thrift day like that for a while, so I went in open-minded and I got some good surprises. Let's start with what's behind me because this is so cool. As you guys know, I am working on bit by bit doing up our kitchen, and I'm going actually for a little bit more of a cottage countryside vibe. I think it just fits better with the kitchen and it flows into the garden better. And I saw this. Look at that. I'm pretty sure it's a wine rack, but it did have like a photo frame in it at the charity shop. So I was like, oh, could I use it as a magazine rack? Could we use this for our records? I don't know. But I do think it would look better in the kitchen. £3.50 is a bargain. Very pleased with that one. From the same shop, I picked up a few books. My favorite being the Devol kitchen book, which, what a find, because this must have only just been published recently. If you guys don't know Devol kitchens, they're British kitchen makers, and the aesthetics, I don't know if you can see. Find a nice page, hold on. Like, stunning, gorgeous. No notes. I am so pleased with this find. I'm going to be studying this vigorously over the next few weeks. I don't know about you guys, but I love a good coffee table book. I will have my nose in a coffee table book for hours. It makes me sad when people just buy them for decor and don't read them. Like, that's really boring, guys. Speaking of coffee table books, I actually picked this up at a different location of the same charity shop. I thought I'd throw it in. This was £3, and this is a Kelly Hoppen book all about texture in interior design. Oh my god. And this looks so interesting. This is very early 2000s. I'm trying to pick a page, but they're all good. I don't even know where to begin, but it's going to be an interesting read. And lastly, from that charity shop for £2, I picked up the hotel book, Great Escapes. I took the cover off this because it was looking a little ragged. This I thought would be really interesting because, again, it's all about interiors. You might not know this about me, but I basically grew up in a hotel and I worked every single job in a hotel almost. I didn't do the restaurant because I'm very clumsy, but like, I'm really fascinated about hotels. I think they're really cool. So we got 3 great books. That'll keep me busy and they look good too. I didn't go in with any expectations of what I was looking for, but I was hoping to find some cool cushions for the outdoor bench and also for our couches because I like to switch them up in the seasons. And I found these 2 bolster cushions. They're really cool and long, and I can't decide whether I want to use them on our bed or use them outside, but bring them inside, obviously. I love these. These are great. These are by Isabella Peters. Made in the UK. I don't know who that is, but she makes a great cushion, so big fan. Where do I go from here? Speedrun. This frame was £4. Pretty sure it's an Oliver bonus frame because I have quite a few of these and they have the same texture, but I like it. It looks a little marble-esque, and I just want some more frames to put family photos in. That one might fit in that weird gap on the gallery wall in the kitchen. Maybe. What else? Oh, a little rattan letter holder. This is £1. Thought that'd be great for letters that I need to deal with. Oh, these curtains, I got 2 panels of these. I found these in the first shop. They were £5. I thought they were great for a project that I'm planning on doing in the next few months. I just really love a good quality fabric, and these are brilliant quality, so they will get used. Very excited about that. And if they don't get used for that project, I'll be able to repurpose that fabric because sometimes curtains are the best way to buy large amounts of fabric. Speaking of curtains, I picked up a pair of pink curtains. These were £5. These are gonna sound really annoying, so I'm gonna put them down. Those are for our primary bathroom because the ones I have in there are a little bit see-through and I did get hair dye on them recently, so it's time to change them over, and I'm just going for another pink color. We have this amazing stone plate. This was £2.50. It was priced that way because it has a little chip, but I didn't even notice that, and I think that would be cool to put on our coffee table. Got 2 little oil jugs. They were £3 for the pair. thought that might be nice for like salad dressings in the summer. I'm really getting into that country kitchen vibe. This little ceramic pot was £3. It looks like it's been handmade because it's got carving on the bottom, but it's this really sweet blue and pink one, and I just thought that'd be nice for little flowers. This little number, this is like a glass Easter egg, and it's been hand painted. It's got that crackle effect. This was £4 in the charity shop, and I was talking to the lady that works there, and she actually donated this, and we just had a great conversation. She was wonderful. I can't wait to put this somewhere, but I don't really do Easter, so I am going to put it on the Christmas tree, and I'm okay with that. What else? Oh, some kind of weird, very early 2000s utensils. I don't know if those even work. I just thought they were very, very cool. Sometimes I think I should just have a vintage shop because I source loads of cool things and I'm like, I actually have no use for this, but I can't leave it behind. Is that being eclectic or is it hoarding? I don't know, don't answer that. Anyway, what else? This was actually from the other day as well. It's a little spoon rest and it's so cool. I think perhaps it's meant to be a surfboard. I just love blue and white pottery, and I really like the flowers on that. And we needed a spoon rest, so well done me for picking something we actually needed. Yeah. Something I potentially didn't need more of is fabric or headboards, but I found, I'm not going to show it to you, I found like a big fabric headboard for £3. And I've been thinking about doing something with the headboard in the guest room because I don't love it. So I picked that up, and then I was like, what am I going to upholster it with? I found this. This is stunning. I have a feeling this is a little short, unless I like patch it together somehow, but I'm pretty sure it's just a big tablecloth. I love the texture on it, so whether I use that for the headboard or not, I'm going to use it for something. I did just have a good declutter of my fabric stash, so it was looking empty, and I found this to fill it up with. Anyway, that is my little thrift haul. Thanks for coming with me. That was really fun yesterday. I feel like I'm really like energized to make videos again and just like, you know, bring you along, show you what's going on, whether it's in the house, out the house, whatever. I will say, like, I took a little bit of time off of YouTube recently. Not a huge amount of time, but I just needed to like refocus my energy. I mentioned earlier that I was feeling very like creatively blocked. I feel like a lot of the content I make is so heavy, and I'm trying to run all these projects parallel, but there's a lot of work that goes into them behind the scenes, and it's not just as quick as like making a fun little vlog. And I've been feeling a little bit drained by those because I end up letting things like that seep into my weekends and my evenings and pulling late nights. And for what? For a room makeover that I didn't even finish properly because I was rushing because I'd been doing it for 10 months and I wanted to get it done. Yeah. So I just took a little step back to try and figure out how I can take a different approach to making content this year. And I've come up with a few ideas. I'm still playing around, so I'm going to try some things. The first thing I think I'm going to do is do a lot more behind the scenes and vlogs and try and be a bit more consistent. Hopefully I can show up a bit more often if my workload isn't as chaotic as when I'm doing those other videos. Not that being a YouTuber is a hard job. I want to make that abundantly clear. I know a lot of people who work actually hard jobs. This is not it. This is just, I'm a freelancer, so I feel like I should take on more work than I need to, and then I bog myself down, and then I become a perfectionist, and it's all in the mind. It's not a hard job, so please don't think I'm complaining. I am so lucky. This is such a cool thing to do, and I have a wonderful, incredible community that I want to show up for, and I think that not showing up in the way that I want has made me feel like I'm not showing up very well. I don't know, I digress. What I'm trying to say is I'm gonna figure out ways to show up differently here, not to say that the makeovers are done forever, I just need a little break. And you guys might have noticed, but I am popping up a lot more on short form. Everyone else and their mum does short form content, and that's the kind of content I watch, but I've never given myself the grace to actually like put my heart and soul into making it. Often I will just film what I'm doing on YouTube on my phone, and I will have 2 lots of content that I have to edit twice, make a script for, twice, post twice, and it becomes so like boring to me that I just feel like I've needed to give myself permission to do some of these smaller projects on short form. But yes, long story short, I'm still going to be here. I'm going to be posting a lot more on short form. And I have something really exciting that I've been working on, which is that I've started taking a course in interior design. This is something I should have done years ago, but I've been thinking about all of the skills that I've been able to learn from doing YouTube over the years, and which ones I want to stick with for the rest of my life and which ones I don't like as much, like the editing. And deep down, like, interior design is something that I'm so passionate about, but I don't have the knowledge and the understanding to be able to really communicate it properly. And I wanted to do this course to help inform my videos, but also because potentially I could see a pathway in that direction one day. And it's just been getting me really excited and very inspired. So I've been doing that. That does take a little bit of time out of my schedule as well. So if I'm a little bit scatty, those are a few of the reasons why, but I promise I'm going to show up more frequently soon. Who is coming to join me? Hi! Hey, come have a cuddle. Here. Hey, good girl. Oh, I don't know if you can see Kona, but she's being very cute. That's that now. I'm going to have to pet you for the rest of the afternoon. Anyway, guys, I hope I haven't been waffling on for too long. I just wanted to catch you up with where I've been and how I'm feeling about this platform and where I want to go next. Ultimately, I love it and I just want to keep doing it. But when you're doing something consistently for a very long time on your own with no co-workers, sometimes you just need to reevaluate things, right? Hi. Anyway, ultimately, I'm just so grateful that I get to do this and I get to be creative and share my silly ideas with you guys. And because you guys watch these videos, that's why I get to do this, and that is not lost on me at all. So I'm very, very grateful. Now, do you want to say hi? Can you say hi? I think you're too. Let's here. In amongst all my little thrifted things. I think Bing is getting jealous. Bing! Anyway, after saying that I'm going to wrap this up like 1,000 times and not actually getting to it, I'm actually going to wrap this up today. So thank you so much for watching. If you want to catch me on all the short form platforms, you know where to find me. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye! Bye!